Hey. Yeah, that's the bed in the living room. We don't have blinds. Well, I don't have blinds in my room. That's why you guys will catch a mattress in the living room. 10:02. The plan is to go to the gym. What's up, YouTube? Back with the voiceover. The day I recorded this workout, we ended up hitting back and biceps. I will be swapping in and out, doing raw footages and then just a little bit of a voiceover, try to switch it up. I started doing my pull-ups. That's my usual warm-up, and I did 4 sets of those, 4 sets of 10. And I'm trying to shoot for no less than 80 right now. And after that, we went to the back extension, did one set of 20 just to get my back going. And this was all after actually doing a little bit of dynamic stretching too. So then we moved into the lat pull downs. Not trying to focus too much on the lat pull downs, but incorporating them just because my brother was here. And right behind, I don't know if you guys noticed, the Planet Fitness worker was actually giving a tour. So that was nice. Hit one last working set there. The next movement we did, we went into our deadlifts. The Smith machine here isn't the best because it kind of defeats the purpose of a free range of motion, which is always best for these types of lifts. But there's nothing much else that we can do, so we have to kind of work with what we got. And then here you can see my brother's actually doing I think he was doing four sets of 5. And he was working his way up, and the main thing is to focus on keeping that back neutral and squeezing throughout. Squeeze those lats and squeeze them glutes. Fake weights. Now moving on to the set I did. Here you can really see that I am trying to keep my back straight, and what really helps me is try to tuck in your chin. A lot of us look upwards just because we feel that our body is more suited to pick up more weight that way, and because the mirror is right in front of us. So try to avoid doing that. It'll help your back, keep it neutral, and you'll actually hit a good range of motion with the proper form as well. So focus on that and see if that makes much of a difference. I bet it will. And then we ended the back movements with the bent over row, and we just went into it right after doing the deadlifts just because we actually felt it. The back was fired up, really felt that squeeze. If you do the correct deadlift, you will really feel that on your lower lats, and if you do this right after, you're just burning them out. So we did 4 sets of these, 4 sets of 10 I believe, and we obviously did a lot less weight. focus on pulling with your elbows, and you will really feel that squeeze. So I think that is one of the biggest things and the biggest key points to any back movement. So we're back from the gym. We hit back workout, back and buys. We did record a few sets of, I think it was three different workouts. Yeah, 3 different workouts. It is 210. I'm starving. I only had that oatmeal this morning. Before I eat my meal, number one thing that I do, gotta eat some of those. So I'm gonna have some cereal. I love cereal. Anytime during the day. Normally I have it right before dinner, but that's because I'm not home. But on the weekend, I can have my cereal earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a bowl of cereal, and I'm gonna start prepping my tofu, and I'll show you guys exactly what I do. Oh my God. I'm freaking terrible at this. It's not loud. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Oh baby. I'm trying to get a serving, at least a serving. I'm pretty sure that's a serving. And I'm gonna get an additional 10 grams of protein in this, so. Lots of sugar. And 10 grams of sugar in that thing. It sucks, but first things first. Alright guys, first and foremost, get yourself a nice countertop like this one. You know, you need a lot of space, inspiration. Make sure you're not limited, especially not by your countertop. Before we get into it, let's bring out all the Alright, I'm gonna stop that. First, that's what it looks like in there. I just take it out. See how it's flattened down? So after you have your pressed tofu, if you want to get your tofu nice and crispy, or maybe
are not spirit fingers.
super
These are spirit fingers.
Whatever method works, but get your block of tofu, and I honestly finish the whole thing. And what I do, alright, you guys can see it. So I just cut it, and this all depends on how thick you guys want it, but the thicker they are, the longer you just have to keep them on the pan. But they do shrink a little bit. I do mine like 1/4 of an inch. I think there's 4 servings in. There's about 5 servings. And there's 7 grams of protein each. So 35 protein. You'll get 10 carbs, which is awesome. And then the fat's a little bit higher, but still it balances out because the carbs are so low. Get like 15 grams of fat. 35 grams of protein is solid for someone that's trying to build muscle, okay? And a block is not that much to eat. You'll be fine. So once you have them cut up, this is about, that one looks really thick there, but it's not really. The width that I go with, this guy's the man. Once you have them cut up, then what's really nice, my cousin actually bought this one. For me, I normally cook on this one, but it's too small. Turn that on. I got my beans over here soaking for the week. Gonna move those over. And I like this because it gives the little marks, so it makes them look cool. I really like it just because it's bigger and it's perfect for the amount of tofu I got over there. The other one just wouldn't, it would fit like half of them. Not, well, maybe like 3/4, but I turn it up really high because you want it to be pretty hot. especially if you leave your tofu sitting overnight and it's super pressed, because if you have it at that state, it's a lot easier to cook it, because you kind of want to brown them and, you know, kind of make them a little crispy. So I would recommend something big enough so you can fit a block, make it easy. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna try to do this quick. I just got a low battery. I should have charged this way before, but this is the sauce I have. Okay, so what I do, sriracha, and then just the teriyaki sauce and peanut butter. For the peanut butter, I add maybe like a fourth of a serving, nothing too crazy. I love peanut butter, I love the peanut sauce, and I was trying to kind of add that into it. I added the peanut butter for that, and then the teriyaki, just for the flavoring with the sriracha, just makes it perfect. That's the sauce I make. I don't know, you guys can basically do whatever, but I actually had these over just so I can show you. Hopefully you guys can see. They're a little brown, and then see the backside. So for me, that's what I want it to look like. I mean, you guys can do whatever fits your goal, but I think about that amount is good. And you can kind of tell that the thinner slices are a little bit cooked, well, they're cooking through a little bit more than others. That's basically all you have to do to cook it. And now what I do is just turn them. Whoa. So I just turn all of these, and I'll try to do this off camera so I can show you more and not waste so much time. I turn all of them. I turn on the other pan, and what I'm going to do is add all my sides. So I'm going to do a little bit of rice and a bunch of veggies, and I'm going to do like the stir-fry veggies. This is what it looks like. So I flip them over, and I put some of the sauce, and what I do is I leave a little bit for the end, because sometimes this kind of spills over and it kind of evaporates. It's nice to keep a little bit at the side, so once you're done, you can just pour it on top. And then I have my veggies on this side. It's hot. I added the rice so I can show you guys. And what I normally do to give a little bit more flavor to on that side. And if you guys are trying to stay away from sodium, I wouldn't suggest too many sauces, but I just add a little bit for flavoring. That should be it. I added enough veggies and rice. That is good. I'm gonna turn it off. I turned this down to medium, like I told you guys. Turn it down a little bit so it kind of cooks through and helps marinate. That would be it, and then I'll show you guys how it looks on one while I put it in the bowl. That's what it looks like. I know I didn't do the best job at presentation here, but because my camera's about to die, I'm just trying to do it as quick as possible. I got a mess over here, but I played. Do you say played it? Bowled it? I bowled it? I don't know. Whatever. But see, I got a little bit more of the sauce, and that's exactly what I do to add the finishing touch. I'm gonna eat, guys, and it tastes amazing. And I have what is like 35 grams of protein. Probably like around 40 grams of protein, just because of the rice in there. And I think I might have maybe like a protein shake after, a little bit later to get more protein. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I wish I had more time to show you guys a little bit more, I guess a little more in depth. So try it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I believe I'm going to show you guys what I eat later on too. If I don't, I included at least one meal. Try it out. See if you guys like it. Alright. Alright.
If I get lost, I'm gonna let me go.
What's up, guys? So I just got back. We went shopping. We went to my parents' house. I was super hungry the entire time. I literally ate a tomato, an apple, and green beans. I'm starving right now, and I'm prepping for my, well, not for the week, well, kind of, but more so for tomorrow. So right now, I prepped that. We did some shopping, so I got some of my basics. I got some sweet corn, got my peas. What else did I get? I think that was it. I didn't really need a lot. I'm prepping right now for tomorrow. I'm gonna cook, 'cause I'm starving, and I'm just gonna have the 3 servings of beans. I might do the chickpeas. Put some of those sweet peppers in there. Yeah, call it a night. I'm gonna get this going. It's already like 8:30. I wanna be in bed by 9:30. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I'll check in with you guys hopefully sometime soon.